Anonymous kababalaghan, confessions. Walang ulo. Gusto ko lang i-share tong story kasi honestly, it's been bothering me since forever. Nangyari to around 2017 or 2018. I'm not sure, pero sobrang vivid pa rin sa memory ko. Me and my parents were just eating dinner like usual when one of my aunts, si Auntie Beth, biglang nag-message kay mama. I was just eating that time when I looked up. I remember the uneasy look sa mga mata ni mama habang pinapakita niya kay papa yung picture na sinend ni tita. Dahil curious ako, I asked my mom kung pwede ko makita yung picture. Pero syempre, hindi niya agad pinakita. But eventually, I ended up begging her na ipakita sa akin. And holy shit, when she showed it to me, I swear, a shiver ran down my spine. It was a slightly blurry picture of my second cousin, Laura. Nakasuot siya ng bright pink dress that time, leaning on a metal pole while hugging it with one arm. Nasa hospital kasi sila nun, na aksidente raw kasi ang father niya. Pero the most disturbing part was, wala siyang ulo sa picture, as in fully decapitated. I immediately pushed the phone away and ran upstairs to my room. Wala na akong gana kumain after that. After a few days, pumunta kami sa family gathering. Andun si Tita Beth at si Laura. After eating, lahat ng kamag-anak namin pinag-uusapan yung incident. Ang dami nilang tanong kung fake daw ba yun or baka edited lang. But during the commotion, my grandma asked kung sinunog daw ba nila yung damit na suot ni Laura nung araw na kinunan yung picture. Kasi may superstition daw na kapag missing o wala yung ulo ng isang tao sa picture, malas daw yun. And it could lead to the person receiving bad omen or even worse, death. The only way to supposedly lift the curse daw is by burning the clothes they were wearing in the photo. Pero since hindi naman naniniwala si tita sa superstitions o sa mga sabi-sabi ng matatanda, sabi niya hindi raw niya sinunog. Dinilit na lang daw niya yung picture, saying it was probably just a glitch or a camera bug. Then, a few weeks later, napansin daw nila na si Laura palaging sumasakit yung ulo. Like halos araw-araw daw siyang nagrereklamo na parang may mabigat daw sa ulo niya. There was a time pa nga na hindi raw siya makakain because of the unbearable pain. Pero akala nila normal lang daw yun, thinking it was only because of stress and pagpupuyat. Then a few months later, one of my cousins came rushing into the living room, hysterical, shouting na si Laura raw na aksidente. She supposedly slipped and fell down the stairs, head first. Nabisita pa namin siya, pero sabi ng doktor severe daw yung case niya. And after several days, si Tita Beth na mismo ang nagsabi ng balita. Laura passed away.